What?
We forgot ballistic shield.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord.
Where do we
Can I
even
take this one?
Sure, go
Okay.
ahead.
So, a little tiny bit of background on me. I have a degree in game design, and everything that I've learned tells me that people want things in games that seem like they do things because they're fun. Like, the entire goal is to provide fun for your players at as little cost to yourself as possible. I don't know how long it took them to model, program, and, like, fully flesh out this asset and object in the game, but it was all wasted time. Writing the text for this item into the game was wasted time, and that took a guy like 15 seconds to type out. This thing is so horribly bad that I actually refuse to purchase this with requisition. I have maxed out my requisition, and this is the only item that I do not have. The reason I do not have it and do not need to test it is because I have seen other people use it. The purpose of this item is to be an impenetrable wall that you carry around while using a one-handed weapon to defend yourself against ranged attacks. It does nothing against melees, because melees in this game have a little thing called follow-through. And that follow-through, which is something that a lot of other games use, means it will strike you if any part of the swing animation contacts your character. It is not hindered by objects impeding it. Alright? That means that a stalker is going to run up on you, smack your little shield, and you are still going to get slowed, by the way, because it is not going to absorb the slow like shield generator does. It is going to throw you backward, which means you also now drop the shield, because anytime that you get staggered while wielding this, you do drop it, which
Wait,
is ridiculous.
actually?
Yes, actually. This is such a confusing item to have in this game, because when it works, you stop all damage coming from a single direction. But the cone of effectiveness on that is something like 15 degrees. Because unless you're crouching, you're going to get shot in the feet. And if you are crouching and they're outside of that just a little bit 15-degree cone, if they're at that like 15.2 degree mark outside of literally directly looking at them, they can still hit you in the side of the head for the little corner curves that it has on this thing. Or shoot you in the hand that has your weapon. Whoever designed the hitbox to let your hand get hit while using this is a monster. Like, I don't understand what the point of this thing is actually supposed to be other than actual requisition bait. You get this item at level 15. We were clearing hell dives before we had access to this item. I don't understand
And
anything about the purpose of this item.
the only faction it's good against is automatons, and at anything above level 7, there's a little thing called rocket devastators,
And they spawn in hordes.
and their explosions do not care about your shield.
Yeah, they're going to literally you can eat a rocket with this shield, and what it will do is it will yeet you backward, leaving the shield in that spot right there where it saved you from absolutely just dying to that single rocket, and slam you into a rock, which is going to do enough impact damage to kill you. This weapon is this stratagem is useless. It's a waste of a stratagem slot. If you want my opinion on how you fix this thing, you stop making it a backpack slot, first of all. You make this undisarmable, which it already should be, and I don't understand why
I can't
it's not.
believe it can be disarmed. That is insane. I've never even used it either.
In the special weapon slot, you let this be equipped as a special weapon, and it covers up your ability to use railgun. It's competing against railgun, but at that point, it's not the worst in the world. And then, if you've ever seen or heard of anyone play Rainbow Six Siege, you make this a deployable cover shield from that game that you can slam down in front of you and sort of kind of hide/peek behind. They're going to need to double the width of this thing so that 15-degree cone gets expanded. But that is the only way I see this being useful. Like,
It is so.
otherwise, you are not taking this. You're literally not taking this. You should not take this above tier 3 difficulty. I'm sorry to everyone who thinks this is good. I'm sorry to everyone who has put out a video that says that this thing is actually pretty decent or pretty good or pretty cool. They're not playing the same game we are. And
I do not believe they have actually done anything above level 7.
yeah, I'm not convinced. Like, I've seen some players with some streams up at high difficulty make tier list videos and include this in like the B tier, and at that point it's bullshit tier. Because if this is a B, everything that you list after it is an F tier if you think this is a B. Everything else is trash if you think this is a B.
The big issue this thing is competing with too is a thing called shield generator pack that we put in S tier.
Yeah, you never.
And they are only 5 levels apart. That's
Yeah, I don't get it. Level 15 was insane. Level 5 unlocking this item, like, arguably not good, but okay.